Yeah, can you tell us about the Halloween spectacular lead up from your perspective?
It is by far the best looking episodes I've ever seen of Hollyoaks. It just looks fantastic, and everybody worked so hard on those episodes. Anna was fantastic in them, Jen Metcalf, everybody that was involved, Sean Glynn, the director, just amazing job he did on directing those episodes, and just all the crew, everybody was just amazing. So
yeah, for me in particular, I was looking forward to it because of the storyline. Obviously, the story with Patrick and the whodunit and the point of view week and Nico and all of these things has been building and building and building, and this felt like a really brilliant Blake, a Halloween spectacular. It couldn't be more fitting for sort of a bit of a Blake showdown. So I was really pleased with the scripts and really happy with the way the eps came out.
Yeah, and obviously you're the centrepiece of the whole drama. So there's some very impressive acting, a lot of traumatised acting.
Thank you.
Yeah. How was that to film over a whole period of nights?
It was a mix of being it was really fun. We had a lot of fun doing it, so really good fun. Night shoots do a weird thing to you. You kind of kick into an odd madness when you're on your sort of 17th night of working the weirdest hours, but at the same time really draining. I mean, the emotional side of it, the content of it, it's a hard push, and the director Sean, he is so very good at getting the best from people, and you're not going to have to do it many times because they're so prepared, so you can really put everything into it without fear of running out or anything like that. So for an actor point of view, you feel in very safe hands to really go for what you want to do, and that's nice, and hopefully it comes across well.
And adrenaline takes us through a lot of it as well, doesn't it? Your adrenaline's pumping because you're doing big fire episodes, and it's, as an actor, that's what you want to do.
There's no tricks to it, is there? I mean, we were really in the maze. It really was on fire. I really, really was kicking you, and I mean, you don't realise till later, you're like, quite bruised and sore, and you really put a lot into that. It's all very safely done. You've got, everywhere you look as a fireman, but you still are this near to fire, and that does get your heart rate up. It's really exciting to do.
Yeah. So on the one hand, you've got this, you've got a seemingly solid relationship between Warren and Sienna, but in the background, this concern about your daughter. Tell us how that plays out.
Well, I think there isn't a stronger bond between a mother and a daughter. Nothing really can get in the way of that, and especially for this character, Sienna. Since we've known her, all she's wanted is to be a mum to her child and to do a good job of it. And she's a terrible mother most of the time. She's failed at so much stuff, and she gets it wrong, and it's been so hard for her. And I think Warren is such a solid character. He's actually very good for Sienna. However, when then you put Nico into the mix, it's kind of an impossible situation to handle, and this is a brilliant way where Warren has to choose between the two, and Sienna, obviously, she doesn't have a life, she doesn't have anything without Nico, so she doesn't want to come out of that maze without her daughter, and he will not leave her there. So for me, that kicks up so much exciting, interesting stuff that's going to be played out in the next few months.
And it is exciting as well.
Yeah. How is it to play Warren as a kind of a semi-decent guy?
Yeah, it's really refreshing for me to come back, and he spent 5 years in prison, and he lost his sister while he was in prison, so he doesn't want to go back to prison. He's trying to turn over a new leaf and trying to be good. Will it last? No, I don't think so. But I really enjoy playing that side of him, saying the softer side, because he's quite soft with Sienna, and he's just trying to do the right thing.
That's what makes a baddie so interesting, though,
yeah, I think so.
Nobody wants to just see someone you want to see where their weakness is, what gets them, and you want to have the other side. Otherwise, it's just
and that's what that's what I like about Warren and Sienna. They both have a heart, and it's in there somewhere deep down. But
their own moral code, perhaps.
Yeah, that's it.
They have a feeling behind what they're doing.
Yeah.